Hey guys, Darren from Aaron's Outdoor. Today I'm up in Tennessee. I just did some rafting with my family up on the Wacky River. It was a pretty cool spot. And I drove separately because I was planning to fish on the Wacky afterwards, but right as we were getting out, it started thunderstorming and stuff. So I kind of decided, you know what, maybe I won't go fishing. And then on my way back here, the storm kind of started to die down. And I was passing the Ocoee River, which I'm at right now. There's not much water being released. I'm at like the Whitewater Center. Actually, the Whitewater Center got burned down. So this is the site of like the 1996 Olympics. It did have a nice whitewater center. It's not there anymore, so I don't know if that area is going to be like totally blocked off or what, but I'm just going to try to fish the river up here. There's a bunch of spotted bass and smallmouth bass. It used to be all smallmouth, and then these spotted bass came in and kind of taken it over. There's probably a bunch of hybrids here too. But anyway, we've got some cloud cover. It's still kind of storming, like I hear some thunder. So you know I got to go topwater. I got to use the choppo. I'm hoping that'll work and I can get on some fish here. This sign right here is saying no longer active without notice. So I think that might mean, I don't know if that just means the Whitewater Center is not active, or if they just don't like warn you about the water rising. It must mean one of the two things, but I don't know. If the water rises, I think I'll be able to tell and I'll be fine. All right, I see my first fish. It's a little sunfish. I mean, they're like this slow pool right here. I doubt anything would hit something like the choppo, but like right under that waterfall, I feel like a fish would hit it. Oop, got a fish. There we go. What is it? I think it might be a sunfish actually. Oh no, it might be a bass. All right, little smallie, I think. Okay. I don't know if I have pliers with me because I was fishing out of my kayak last night and I left my pliers in there. So sometimes I have a second pair, but I don't think I need pliers for this guy. But little smallmouth. It's actually like a pretty good looking smallmouth. I thought it might have been a hybrid at first, but I think that's just a smallmouth. All right, and believe it or not, this little guy right here, I believe is my first smallmouth of the year. I live in a part of Georgia that really just doesn't have many smallmouth. I catch a lot more shoal bass than I do smallmouth. But let me let this guy go. There he goes. But of course, right now I'm in Tennessee, which has a lot more smallmouth. Well, I did at least get one fish under this waterfall, but kind of thought there might have been more. I mean, I could possibly catch more if I like go get the hellgrammite from my car, but I kind of just want to catch them on topwater right now because I think it's a pretty good time for topwater since it's so cloudy. Yeah, there's what used to be the Whitewater Center. I think it was a couple months ago that it burned down. Dude, there's a better bass down there I just saw. I don't know. I'm kind of hungry, but if I can't get much more on this choppo or anything else, I might have to come back with a Nikko hellgrammite because I think I could definitely catch some more fish. Oh, come on. I had a little smallmouth that came out and hit it. Oh, I saw it with a lure. Like I felt it hit and then I couldn't tell it was still in its mouth. Oh, tiny smallmouth. Oh, it's a little spotted bass. He's on the rock. Might have to go get him. All right, this is a funky looking bass. I would imagine it's just a smallmouth spotted bass hybrid. He's got these little markings right here. It almost looks like Chattahoochee bass have that, but I think it's just a hybrid. I think hybrids can definitely get like a variety of patterns on them. And I did go to my truck to get another rod with the hellgrammite, so that hopefully that'll pay off. I already got one more little guy on it. Oh, there he goes. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. I saw my line moving. Dude, there's a decent fish right there too. That could have been the one that had it. I saw my line moving to the left I think I fished out my lure. I hook set it and the line just completely broke. And one of the biggest bass I've seen in here is right in front of me. I don't know if he was the one that bit it or not. That's the third hellgrammite I've lost. All right, I'm just gonna tie on another one. There we go. Oh, you're kidding, dude. It wasn't very good for that fish, I don't think. He totally slammed the wall. I mean, it was a spotted bass, which they are like invasive species anyway, but it kind of stinks. Almost got my second fish on the hellgrammite. There's a fish. Got one right up by the rapids. Finally got another fish. Just had that one little spotted bass I totally slapped against the wall, and then he came off. I actually got this one right where the current is coming into this slow pool. This is actually the biggest one, I think. It's slightly bigger than the other smallmouth I got, but this spot right here where, you know, the water's coming in is typically better because that's where fish are actively feeding. I've just seen so many fish in other like slower moving areas that I thought would hit the hellgrammite. And a couple of them have, but for the most part, the flowing water will definitely help you catch fish. All right, another little smallie. We'll let him go here. Oh my gosh. Oh, my bail just came undone. He's still on there. I thought the line broke again. I really thought my line broke again, but the bail of my reel just came undone when I hook setted. All right, third little smallie. So yeah, I mean, this spot, the river, just when the water's low and they're not releasing water, it's so small that, you know, I think the fish will only get so big in here. So we got two small ones and two really small ones so far. And this guy looks like a smallmouth, but it kind of looks like he might be partially a hybrid. I'm sure if like these fish were tested, they probably all have like a little bit of each spotted bass and smallmouth bass in them, just because there's so much hybridization in this part of the river. All right, I'm gonna release this guy over here too. Not a good hook set. Not a good hook set. Oh, I couldn't tell how to fish. I should have just hook setted. I just lost so many of these Jigheads already today. I'm a little weary to do a hook set. Wow, it is pretty hot out here. I'm getting frustrated. I was already pretty hungry before I started fishing, and then it got super hot, and then I got more hungry, and I've only caught 4 fish. I've missed a few. I don't know. It's just been frustrating out here on the Ocoee. But before I head back to my car, I'm jumping in because it is too hot not to jump in. But also just to let you know, I'm going to add some more fishing at the end of the video, just some pond fishing I did the other day. But before y'all see that, I am jumping in. Might have to go again. It's too hot out here. There's a fish, finally. Ooh, it's not too bad. There we go. It's the best fish I've caught today. I haven't caught many out of the pond today. But I will take this one. Maybe is a 13 and a half. It's probably more like a 14 incher. All right, well, my dog was in the kayak when I caught that. She was just in the back of the boat and she hopped up here in the front to see the fish. It's a solid little fish for this pond. Definitely a good bit above the average size bass I catch here, even though it's like probably only a pound. All right, Chloe, stop. I got my new measuring board, so might as well use it. He's 14 and a quarter, close to 14 and a half. Solid little fish there. Ooh, nice, right there. Wasn't really even looking. My dog just came off of the kayak. If I ever get near the dock, she just like hops off on the dock and then she wants back on the boat. But that caught me off guard. All right, little smaller guy here, but that was a very aggressive hit. There's my dog. She's probably wishing she was still in the kayak. This guy may be smaller, but that was a very aggressive hit. That's why I love using this choppo. Obviously, I use it in rivers and creeks a lot, and it's very successful, but it also works great in ponds and lakes, just kind of right before dark or right after the sun comes up in the morning or right before the sun comes up in the morning. This guy might be a 12-incher. Oh, well, we'll never know, but he was probably about 12 inches. Look, she's gonna hop right back on because I caught another fish. Hopefully she won't fall in. There we go.